The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet.
Hey, what is up, YouTube fam? It's Dupree, aka Darth Hater, here with a brand new, fresh Star Wars news. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and also check out my last video because it greatly helps out the channel. Let's get into it. So recently, Lucasfilm President Kathleen Kennedy made a controversial statement where she noted how the company learned that it couldn't recast new actors in known roles as the audience wouldn't like that. This was a direct reference to Solo, which did ruffle some feathers with how Han and Chewie were portrayed. It's safe to say that the message Kennedy thought was the correct takeaway is anything but. The reaction to Solo had far more to do with his writing and troubled production of anything else than the casting, which is actually really true. Lucasfilm's president may have said those words, but there's still a Lando Calrissian show in development for Donald Glover's version of the character. While Alden Ehrenreich ended up landing the role of Solo in a controversial project, another notable actor revealed that he was also once in the running, and that was Taron Edgerton. If you guys don't know who Taron Edgerton is, he's the main actor in the recent Kingsman movies, and then he also portrayed Elton John in the Rocket Man movie. So, in an interview with Happy, Sad, and Confused, Taron Edgerton commented on how he was once in the running for both Han Solo and also Cyclops for the X-Men movies, which is interesting. That not only was he in the running for the role, but he was also removed himself from both of these races. He went on to say, "Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I feel like there's an unspoken thing in Hollywood where it feels almost taboo to talk about the conversations you've had that never came to reality, but I don't care about that. No, I did remove myself from both of those races. I did, yeah." He also said that he did get to be in full costume with Chewie, full Han Solo costume with Chewie. That must have been amazing. But that at the end of the day, he simply didn't feel it. He also said, "I felt like that. I mean, I'll be honest. I got on the Falcon. I was with Chewie. I was in full costume. And you know what? I felt like I got there. I did it. I lived it. And there was one more. There was one more around the corner. There was another around that I decided not to do. And it's far enough in the past now that I feel like I can say that. I hope no one feels annoyed that I have said it, but it just felt to me like I didn't feel like, you know, when we mentioned earlier that thing, when I read the Kingsman script, I was like, I've got to do this. This is my part. I just didn't feel it. You can really own it, and really, because you're following Harrison Ford. Nobody ever wants to follow Harrison Ford, you know? So yeah, that happened. Which is true, because Harrison Ford has some big shoes to fill. That's one of the reasons why I know they're not going to recast Indiana Jones, even though they will eventually. It's just Harrison Ford's gone on to say, like, he's gone, Indy's gone. But anyway, Edgerton also spoke to Sway's universe via the Heroic Hollywood about removing himself from playing Cyclops, which is also interesting. Admitting that being unable to use his eyes during his performance was also a major deal breaker. He said, "I don't mind saying that was a real thing. That was a real conversation. I've never said this actually, to be honest. The reason that conversation never went any farther is because I didn't want to play a character for the potential series of movies where you don't see my eyes. For me, I felt instinctively creative that, like, the eyes are the windows into the soul. I would find that challenging, and I just didn't find it an intriguing prospect. It's not that they ever offered it to me, but there was a conversation, a real conversation, that never went any further." This is also really, really interesting and cool. I never knew he was actually in the running for Han Solo and or Cyclops. But I did know there were a lot of actors, a lot of young actors in Hollywood at the time that were like vying for the role for Han Solo for the Solo movie that came out in 2017. But, you know, at the end of the day, I really love what they did with Alden Ehrenreich, and I don't blame him or any of the cast for that movie's, you know, troubles and everything. That was all behind the scenes. That was all production that kind of messed that movie up. Also, you also have to people don't take into account the fact that that movie came out a few months after The Last Jedi, which was a very divisive Star Wars movie. So after that, we didn't really have a lot of people didn't really have a lot of time to kind of, you know, collect their thoughts. And I feel like a lot of people were kind of resenting Lucasfilm and didn't want to support Solo, which is why I didn't really make that much money. Even though I'll say it was a good movie, but you know, I'm biased, especially because you know I'm also a Lando Calrissian cosplayer, so you know. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know what you think about the fact that let me know let me know if you guys think Taron Edgerton would have been a cool Han Solo or even a cool Cyclops for the X-Men series. Let me know you guys' thoughts down below in the comments. And as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell to get notifications for all my latest videos. That would be great. Anyway, guys, take care. See you in the next one. May the Force be with you. Bye.